why your air fryer food tastes like rubber. Your air fryer food comes out soggy on the inside and burnt on the outside, and you think it's broken, but the real problem is 3 inches above your basket. The real secret: airflow plus moisture. An air fryer is just a small convection oven with a fan running at 95% capacity, blasting hot air down at temperatures between 350 and 400 degrees Fahrenheit. That constant moving air pulls moisture off the surface of your food through a process called convection drying. The faster the moisture leaves, the crispier the outside gets. The moment that airflow gets blocked, whether by crowding, the wrong liner, or a lid left on, your basket turns into a steamer, and steamed food is soggy food. So every mistake I'm about to show you boils down to one thing: something is blocking the air or trapping the moisture that needs to escape. Overcrowding the basket. Piling food on top of each other sounds efficient, but it's the single fastest way to destroy the airflow your air fryer depends on. The food below gets steamed by the trapped heat, not fried by the moving air. Instead, arrange food in a single layer with a 1/4-inch gap between each piece. Treat it like your food is attending a social event, not packed into a subway car. Yes, this means you'll cook in batches, which takes longer, but that's the trade-off for food that actually crisps instead of steaming itself into mush. Trusting the presets. Preset buttons are a trap. They assume a standard portion size that doesn't match your basket, your ingredient thickness, or your oven's exact temperature, so the timer runs out before the inside is done. A $12 meat thermometer is your real control. Pull your food out halfway through and check the internal temperature. Chicken is safe at 165 degrees Fahrenheit, pork at 145 degrees, and beef depends on doneness. Once you hit your target temp, you're done, regardless of whether the timer says you have 2 minutes left. No more guessing or ending up with raw insides. Skipping the shake or flip. The side of your food facing the fan gets blasted with direct airflow and turns golden brown. The side touching the basket gets no airflow and stays pale and soft. Halfway through cooking, open the basket and give everything a shake or flip, just like you would if you were pan frying on the stove. This takes 5 seconds, and it's the difference between food that's golden on one side and pale on the other, and food that's evenly golden all around. Using the wrong amount of oil. No oil. Lean proteins dry out and stick to the basket because there's nothing to carry heat to the surface or create a non-stick layer. Too much oil. It pools in the basket. The moisture can't escape as quickly, and your food steams and turns greasy instead of crispy. The sweet spot is roughly a teaspoon of oil per basket. 1 teaspoon, not a tablespoon. Toss your food in it lightly before it goes in, or use a spray bottle for an even coat. Use an oil with a high smoke point. Avocado oil hits 520 degrees Fahrenheit. Canola handles 400 degrees, and refined coconut oil tops out at 450 degrees. All 3 work beautifully in an air fryer. Reheating without moisture. Reheating leftovers in a dry air fryer turns them into leather. The moisture evaporates with nothing to replace it, leaving you with a sad, tough texture. Instead, cover your leftover with foil, heat to 320 degrees Fahrenheit for half the original cook time, then uncover for the last minute to recrisp the outside. The trapped steam keeps the inside moist, while the final uncovered minute gets you back some surface crispiness. This actually works better than a microwave and takes just 5 to 7 minutes total. Liners and cleaning mistakes. A loose parchment liner can flip up and hit the heating element, where it smokes and burns and ruins whatever you're cooking. Perforated liners weigh down the corners so they stay flat. After every cook, wipe out the basket with a damp cloth and let it dry completely. Grease buildup on the walls and floor burns during the next use and fills your kitchen with smoke. Clean the heating element with a dry brush once a month. Grease baked onto that coil is just free smoke waiting to happen the next time you cook. Every mistake here comes down to 2 things: Protect the airflow by not crowding or blocking it, and manage the moisture by using the right amount of oil and accounting for steam on reheats. Tonight, take that soggy dish from last night, arrange it in a single layer with gaps, hit it with a light oil spray, and set your timer for half the original time. Then check it with a thermometer instead of trusting the clock. Subscribe for more kitchen fixes that actually work.